Hello everyone and welcome back. In this video, this is the third exercise that we're gonna use for practicing the different tools in using Solid Edge. So without further ado, so let's move. We need to build this object, and if you look carefully here, you see that the most of the dimension, or it's better to start from the top view, and then you change the height on the extrusion depending on the location and so on. And one of the things we're going to learn is we're going to put the coordinate axes in the bottom of the big circle here, and then we're going to build a plane parallel to the top view plane in this location here in the middle, so we can also develop the shape here in this location. So without further ado, let's move forward and start the Solid Edge. So we're going to open Solid Edge. We're going to use ANSI metric since the dimensions are in millimeter, and we're going to start with the top view. So I'm going to go to the right lower corner and click on the top view. Now I'm the top view. I'm going to start with the first three concentric circles. The first one is 36. We're going to put it exactly in the coordinate, at the 0 coordinate, and then let me make it bigger. I don't need the coordinate axis anymore. Okay, now the next one, circle by center again, and the next one is 25. I'm gonna put it here in the center, and the third one is 16. And to make sure that everything is concentric, so I'm gonna say click in the concentric and click on this one and this one and this one. So now everything is concentric now. Okay, and let's lock the dimension. So this dimension is 36, this dimension is 25, and this dimension is the 16. Okay, good. Now the next step is to do the extrusion. So I'm gonna go to the home. I'm gonna click on the shape here, the outside shape. I'm gonna go up. So I'm gonna go up 30. So I'm done with this one. Then I'm gonna go to the next shape here, and I'm gonna go up 24. Good. So this way I created the first curve. Now we're gonna go to the bottom of the surface here to start drawing these two wings here. So I'm gonna go to the bottom of the surface. So I'm gonna highlight. Let me start with the circle by center. I'm gonna come to touch the plane. So when I see the F3, I'm gonna click on the F3. This automatically will lock me on this plane. So any drawing is gonna be in this plane. So I can move it around. I'm gonna go to the top view. Still, anything is gonna be on the same plane here. Okay. So now I'm gonna start the other dimension. So I'm gonna say the circle by center, and this is 12. Enter, and it should be aligned with the same center line of the circle. So I'm gonna go here somewhere here. I'm gonna put it here down to 12. Okay, and then the other diameter is 9. Enter. Go to the same circle center, and the other one is 6. Enter. Should be in the center. Okay, that's good. So now let me draw the lines. So horizontal, then let's touch this one, right click, go from here horizontal till it touches this one, and I'm gonna click. Okay, now if I want to draw this circle, so okay, so now if I want draw the other circle here, so I'm gonna, okay, so in the center here, and this should be 36, the 36 one. Okay, so I finish with the sketch for this one, and what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna copy the same sketch to the other side. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna highlight the sketch and say that mirror here around this plane, sorry, around this plane, yes. Okay, so now I got the mirror to the other side. So now what I'm gonna do, oh, I forgot to trim the inside part, so I need to trim trim this part, yeah, and I'm gonna trim this part, and then I'm gonna start doing the extrusion, and then extrude plus face, and I'm gonna choose this one and shift, get the other side to right click. I'm gonna go up 6, enter. Now the next one step is to get the other one too. Okay, extrude face, okay, and then plus, okay, and I'm gonna click this one and shift and click the other one, right click, so I'm gonna go up 4. Oh, it's two side, okay, so I need it only in one direction, in the top direction, and it should be 4. So now I finish with the two sides of the thing. I'm gonna go to the home and start drawing the other one in the top here. So to get the one in the top, I'm gonna go to the top view, not on the top view, actually I'm gonna go to this plane here. So I'm gonna lock myself to this plane. So I'm gonna say, okay, I'm gonna choose one of this the lines. So I'm gonna choose the line, okay, and so here is a line, and when I come closer here, I will see that F3 here on the surface, on the top surface. I'm gonna click. So this means that any draw I see F3 here means I am locked to the upper surface here. Now I can look at the top and I start drawing the lines. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is just I'm gonna start from the center line here. I'm gonna draw a construction line, and I'm gonna make this one construction line. Okay, and then I'm gonna go back to the line, make sure it's a solid, yes. Okay, so I'm gonna draw a parallel line to this one, escape, and then do another one parallel line to this one. Okay, escape. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is I use a symmetry. So click on the symmetry. I would like to have around this line, I want this line to be symmetric to this line. So now they are symmetric. Now I need the distance between both of them should be 6. So what I'm going to do is just I'm going to say get the X, the distance from here to here should be 6. I'm going to put 6. Okay, now now I need to draw the circle in the center here, and this should be the 36. Okay, good. Now I'm gonna go closer so I can trim the extra stuff. Oops, sorry. Yeah, undo. Okay, this one too. Okay, so now, okay, now I need to have the distance X from the tip here to the center line here. I need this distance to be how much? 32 plus 6, 32. 32. Enter. Good. So now, so I'm gonna get a line, go vertical till I cut this one, and I can delete whatever things are extra. Let me zoom, and I'm gonna trim this one. Very good. Now I'm gonna go to home. Okay, this is very small, so I'm gonna zoom a little bit, and I'm gonna say that, okay, I don't need the construction line anymore, so I'm gonna delete it. Now I need to do the extrusion, so I'm gonna go to extrusion. It's plus face, this face, right click, and I'm gonna go down. Okay, so I'm gonna go down, so right click here. Okay, right click and go down. How much is gonna be 12. Okay, so now I need to get the curves, so I'm gonna go to that the round. I'm gonna click on this edge. I need it 6, that's good, and the other one 6, that's good. So I have the circle. Now I need to get a circle by center which has a 6 millimeter diameter. Come to this plane, and I'm gonna click on the F3. Now I'm locked in this plane. So now I'm gonna highlight to the curve here. This will show the X, the center of the circle, and I'm gonna look at the location of the center of the circle. So I'm done. Now the next step is to do extrusion, and then this time it should be cut minus face. I'm gonna highlight this one here. Okay, let me get it chain. Okay, highlight this one here, right click, and go to the other side. So it's gonna be through next. Okay, that's good. Okay, so now I got this one, I got the other two to the side, so I'm done with this part completely. Okay, so now let's go back to the home. So I'm done with this part. Now the next step is what? Is to go back here and start doing this piece here, this extension here. As you notice here that it is drawn at the middle of the shape here. So all what I need to do is I'm gonna draw a parallel plane parallel to the bottom, the top view plane, but in a distance upper in the high, gonna go up about 15 millimeter. So let's create the plane, and then we're gonna do the drawing on the plane. So let's do that. So I'm gonna go back. I don't need the front view, so I'm gonna uncheck it. I don't need the right view. I'm gonna check it. Now I'm gonna keep this the top view. But then we're gonna say, okay, I need to build a plane on the same parallel to this one, and I need to go up 15. So I'm gonna move 15. So I'm gonna type 15. Enter. Okay. So now, as you can see, we draw a plane at a 15 millimeter height from the bottom. Now I need to start doing the other drawings. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start by circle by center and highlight plane number 4. This is a new plane. Click on it. Come to next, you're gonna see the F3. Click the F3. Now anything will be drawn in this plane. So now if I go to the top view and starting my drawing is gonna be in the top view in the same plane. Okay. So now I need to do what? I'm gonna go with the circle from the center here. Get the 36. Okay. And then on the same line, I'm gonna get the circle which is 12. Okay. So now I'm gonna put 12, which will be in the same line, and the distance between. So now let me put the dimension. So this should be 12. Okay, good. Now the distance between these two circles and this circle should be 90. Okay, so 90. 90. Enter. Okay, now I need to go start doing the tangent. Okay, now I don't need the shape here anymore. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna hide it. So the design body, I'm gonna click on it. So I don't need it. I'm gonna hide it. Okay, now I'm gonna start doing my drawing. So I finished. Okay, now I get the line. I need to get a line that is tangent to this circle and tangent to this circle here. So once I get a tangent, I'm gonna click and right click to get out. And actually what I should do, I should get the circle with an X, circle with an X. So let's do the other one. Get a point. It's gonna move with me, means it is tangent. And once it tangent to the other one, I should see the two symbols. It is. Now I'm gonna click, right click to get out. Actually what I should see is, in both cases I should be circle with an X, circle with an X. Okay, now what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna try to clean this one here and clean this one here, and then use the command offset. So I need to do an offset, so I'm gonna click on offset. I need this shape and I need it to be inside 5 millimeters, so I'm gonna put 4 millimeters. I'm gonna put 4 millimeter inside, and then okay, either you can do it outside or you can do it inside. I need it inside. So now I'm done with the shape. I'm gonna just say okay, just escape. I'm done. Okay, so now I have a shape similar to the one 4 millimeter inside, but I need just to have the curve here 3 millimeter. So I'm gonna say fillet, and this one and this one, it should be 3. I'll put it 3. Enter. We'll do the same, and we'll do the same here and the same here. Okay, so now we created the shape and so on. Now I'm gonna go home and say extrude. Okay, so I'm gonna face. I'm gonna click this face, okay, and I'm gonna, it's plus, that's fine, and I'm gonna have it symmetric. So right click, both symmetric. So I needed the height should be 8, so I'm gonna put 8. Enter. What happened? You see the things disappeared. Actually it did not go away. Actually it is melt. It is with the other drawing. So if I bring the design or body back, it will show you that we got the same the shape back here. Okay, now what I need to do is, now I need to do the one inside. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna use this new property, a new technique, which you call it project to sketch. So I'm gonna click project to sketch, okay, and I'm gonna project to sketch what, to the plane 4, the same plane, the one in the middle here, and I'm gonna say okay. And don't forget to choose what, project internal face loop, so I don't have to do it one piece by one. I want to get the whole loop together. So I'm gonna check this one on and say okay. Now I need to check the loop I need. So I need this loop, and automatically say okay. Now it will be projected on the plane itself, so I can go back to the plane, and then I can hide the design body if you want. If it's bothering you, it's not bothering, but I can show you too. Now I can do just extrusion for this shape here. Right click, that's a positive. Right click, and should be go up and down, both direction 4 millimeter. Enter. And it disappears because it becomes part of the body. So if you go back to the design body, you will see it there. Okay, so now as you can see, we did the one outside and the one inside and so on. Everything is good. Okay, now what's left now is to do the remaining of the thing. As you can see, okay, the circle here. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna project again. So I'm gonna go here. Okay, So I'm gonna lock to this plane. So I'm gonna get a circle, lock to this plane. I'm gonna click on it. Then I look at the top view because I'm gonna start drawing here. Okay, now I'm gonna say, okay, I need at this location here, I need a circle by center. The first one is 12. Say enter. Highlight this one so I can be in the circle center. And the other one is 6. I'm going to put 6. Enter. The same center. Okay. And I'm done. Let's go back to the home. Let's do the extrude command. So I'm going to say face. That's good. Everything. Plus or minus. That's fine. Okay. And this extrude symmetric. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to click on this one. Right click. Is gonna go up. No, I need it symmetric. So all what I need, just the extrusion here, this will be 12. Enter. Okay, so this will conclude this exercise. And as you can see, let me clean the scale, the dimensions and the things, and also get rid of the top views and the plane we just created. So now here is the shape. We succeeded to make it. And what we learned today, we learned how to do different extrusion at different plane. We get projection plane and offset, and we learned how to do some projection of a shape or something. And I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I really thank you for watching the video. And please give me your feedback, and if you like the video, please subscribe to the channel, click the bell and give it a thumb up. Have a wonderful day, and see you next in another video. Bye bye.